After wiping the putty over the whole thing, I'm sit overnight and I am running back over it looking for any kind of roughness to get out of it.
All engine running. 20 seconds and count. 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Start. We have a liftoff.
Okay, I'm getting ready to paint the brown. I gotta tape up the fenders on here. I've already taped up fenders on this one. All this gets brown and then red.
Ignition. Start.
This is the brown I'm going to use. Here's the lighter stuff, kind of a caramel look, but I'm going to go with the dark. Remember, put it on there thin. Build your coats up. If the paint's a little too thick, add your little water to it. Looks like chocolate. Thin coats. that's just paint right out of here. I'm going to add a little bit of water. Maybe close to half or a little less than half. See, it didn't take any time for it to run off of there. It's pretty thin. But it's about 50-50. Maybe a little more paint.
20 seconds in.
Kind of a rust looking color.
Ignition start. We have a liftoff.
Oh yeah, this is 4.
Ignition. Liftoff. All engine running. 20 seconds and count. 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Start. We have a liftoff. Ignition start. Ignition start.
Alright, here's where we at. Everything is brown and it's dried. I gave it, I don't know, three hours or so to dry out real good. But it's covered real good. I was talking about using this here, transparent red. This is a bright red. But I went over and looked in the box and I come across this transparent and it's red, but it's not a bright red. So this would be a more true red than this. So I'm going with this. And let me mix it up and we'll start spraying here in a minute. Okay, I thinned it down, 40% paint and 60% water. Okay, here we go. This is super thin. I would imagine it's probably 70% water, 30% paint. Okay, I did end up having to thicken it back up. We're back to 40% paint and 6% water. I just got to put a thin coat on here. We're to get tacky for the next coat. Okay, I don't know how many coats I've got on there yet. I just keep adding coats until I get the desired look that I want. I'm probably going to go 2 or 3 more. But I wanted to show you the gun, a little bit about the gun. This is a needle valve setting here. I've got this screwed almost all the way in. This is for the fan. I've got it screwed all the way out where it's got a wide fan. In other words, I'm just putting out just a little bit of paint, just a mist. That's as high as, that's it. So I'm just misting it. Not trying to gain a shine, we're going to let the clear do that. But it is looking pretty good. It's getting there. But it needs to be a little more redder. And then the clear will make a big difference too for making the brown and the red kind of work together, give it that candy color. I missed a spot, look there. Right there on the very front. See it right there? I've been missing that. There's hardly no paint there at all. And I can't do it all in one pass. I got to build that up. So that's the first little coat on the front. It's got to get at least 3 more coats to get caught up with the other part. Just misting it. It's starting to look a little more red on the front now. But it's still a little shy. It needs a couple more coats to catch up. See how much more redder that is now? It's matching the rest of it now. So now when I paint it, I got to make sure to get this up here as I'm painting. I'm going to guess this is probably about 8 or even maybe 9 coats. Thin coats. And I'm going to add at least a few more. I don't know, 3 or 4 or so. But I'm just trying to catch you up from where I'm at. But it is getting red. But I want it a little more redder. But with the clear will help bring the brown back out through the red. But we're not ready for a clear coat yet.
All engine running. 20 seconds in.
I think I'm almost there. I'm going to use up what I got left in this cup on the bed and the cab. And then untape the fenders. And I'm going to let it sit overnight. And then tomorrow I will clear coat it. But it's looking good. See how much brighter this red here is? That's because this is transparent. And the brown is showing through the red. Now I'm going to use the Mod Podge that's got the hard crust. That way it'll help the bed a little bit because the bed is styrofoam. And here's the bed. Thin coats. Takes a lot of little thin coats. This is probably like 12 or 13 coats I've got on there so far. Real thin. This is lightly putting out. Okay, we're at the untaping part.
Ignition. Start. We have a liftoff. Ignition time.
I have to be careful because the paint is still real fresh. But I didn't want this tape to stay on here overnight.
Ignition start.
Looking pretty good, huh? Okay. I got to get under here. Be careful. Don't get in a hurry. I'm going to let this dry overnight before putting the clear on there. A little bit of overspray right there. I'm not sure how I'm going to get it off, but I'll see if I can get it off. There it is. All this here's got to be painted black. That's rubber. It's supposed to be rubber. And around the doors, it's got to be black. Now I did the bed. I've already untaped the bed. It didn't turn out too good. The tape pulled up a lot of the paint here. I'm gonna have to brush that back in, but maybe I can make it disappear. But as far as the color goes, it did pretty good. Hey, here we are. It's together. But now it's not finished. There's more work's got to be done. The black around the windshield's got to be done. Headlights got to be done. These have got to be repainted. All the wiring's got to be hooked up. Right now it's record. But if you want it to be a dump truck, I'm going to fix this where it's got magnets on it. You can remove this. And put your gravel in the back, your railroad rock. Now I've got a lot more plans for this truck, besides the headlights, painting the rubber around here, which has got to be done by hand, fixing this. And we still got to make it where it looks like it puffs smoke. I've got that coming. I've got the sound, the audio sound for the truck sound coming. Just lots of little things for this truck to do. Yeah, there we are. The winches have got to be hooked up. These got to be hooked up, these lights. Yeah, it's coming along pretty good. And then we got a clear coat tomorrow. We could go flat or we can go glossy. I hadn't made up my mind if we're going glossy or going flat. Flat's like it is now, but putting a protection clear coat on top of it. And glossy, you know what glossy is. It looks like it's been washed off and it's still wet. That's it, guys. Hang in there, we got a lot more to do. Alright guys, tell them where you seen it at. If you like it, like it. And if you want to stay in touch, subscribe. We'll stay in touch. I'll even go check out your channel. Talk to you later. Bye.